Okay, so if you look at my YouTube channel, then you can see that almost a year ago, I made a video called Hello Neighbor, It's a Disaster. I made this video mainly just to cover Hello Neighbor, the full release on just shit, how bad it is. But honestly, that video was really fucking ass. I didn't really do anything in that video except ramble on, which yeah is what I'm gonna be doing in this video. But I guess better. I don't know. I don't really want to waste much of your time, so I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Hello Neighbor was a game that was made all the way back in 2016 with the first pre-alpha. The alphas of the game were actually what most people discuss as the good parts of Hello Neighbor because they genuinely were. And before anyone in the comments starts bitching about me missing out on the 2014 version of Hello Neighbor, I am painfully aware it exists, but I'm not counting it on this list because like it's just an unfinished, unplayable version of like Hello Neighbor. There's not much to it. It's just a playtest. It was just a teaser to see what to get excited about. I'll mention it, but I'm not counting it in the video. Okay, so please. The first two alphas were released in 2016 for the pre-alpha and alpha 1. Now again, alpha 1 was kind of the same as the pre-alpha. They weren't really much different, except alpha 1 I would argue is a lot better considering multiple things such as an actual ending, better lighting. I would argue the house just looks better, has more detail to it. Everything about Alpha 1 is good. Well, for the most part, it's good. There's a couple of glitches, but that's okay. I'd kind of argue that Alpha 1 and the pre Alpha were what I consider stage 1 of Hello Neighbor, if we ignore the 2014 version. It was before they decided to go this goofy ass route and add cartoony features to the game. It was a more dark, serious game. And then we get to then the next stage is stage 2. And then stage 2 is basically just all the other alphas, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and Alpha 4, which I'm gonna cover, but we might as well just move on to Alpha 2 because why not? Talking about stage 2 is so goddamn weird because it is so hard to pinpoint where the fuck the game went wrong for it to come out like this. Okay, Alpha 2 releases, and the game is so different and so tonally distinct from the other ones. Now you're probably wondering here, well, is that a bad thing? Well, no, I think a different style could work. But the issue is it doesn't feel like the same game anymore. It just feels entirely different. Now, Alpha 2 I would argue is worse than Alpha 1, but overall it is still a good alpha. I think it has some decent stuff into it, and it's kind of the only like Hello Neighbor media, well, one of the only Hello Neighbor alphas I enjoy. So I can say good stuff about the Alpha 2 for Hello Neighbor, but I cannot name any good shit that come from Alpha 3 or 4. Alpha 3 and Alpha 4 are the closest thing to the full release of Hello Neighbor. Because the games literally have the same fucking house as they do in Act 3. They don't change anything. They just, change a couple props, that's it. Act 3 and 4 are horrible. I'm not talking about both them separately due to the fact that they are literally just the same fucking game. Except I think during Alpha 4 it's daytime and there's a couple changes. Besides that, it's all shit. None of it's entertaining. The house is too big. The controls kind of feel like shit. The neighbor is, well, dumber. And just everything about it is so much worse than the previous alphas. Again, it is actually insane how much the game changed from fucking Alpha 1 to Alpha 4. How did we get here, guys? I feel like the original creator behind like the game got fired and then someone else took the place? Like that might have happened. Gonna be honest here, because I don't see any way how you can go from fucking again Alpha 1 to Alpha 4. The changes are so similar. What the fuck? And then it brings us to the full release. I think you can kind of guess where I'm gonna go with this one. I don't even know what to say about Hello Neighbor, the full release. It's terrible. It's got awful. I think you were kind of expecting that. Besides a couple funny things, Hello Neighbor, the full release is laughably unfinished. The game was stuck together using cheap duct tape and cheap child's glue. The entire game was a miserable experience. Act 1 and 2 were okay. Act 3 and 4 were a fucking nightmare. This is actually one of my least favorite games of all time. I'm being dead ass. Hello Neighbor is nothing but futile. It is a dumb, stupid game that brings me dread. Act 1 and 2 were bad, but they were at least passable. Act 3 made me want to die. The puzzles in this game are too fucking hard. You need to do some cryptid bullshit just to solve one of them. And yeah, and what is it for? To get a really lame ending to find out that it was all just a dream. This entire game is a joke. Everything about it is a joke. Like everything. The art style, the neighbor, the fucking house, the puzzles, everything about it is a joke. Again, this is actually I replayed this and this might actually be my least favorite game of all time. There is nothing worse I've played than Hello Neighbor in a while. So if this gets titled for my least favorite game, then you might see why. I just hate this game. I kind of don't really like this franchise. And most of the things they post are either mid or just giant shit doo doo feces. I don't like anything really about the original Hello Neighbor. Nothing appeals to me. Nothing pops out for me. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. Also, $30. Are you crazy? What the fuck?